Well, for the last 2 years, industry analysts and influencers have been increasingly bullish about the likelihood of the mobile web and mobile apps overtaking internet usage that we've seen from desktop computers. And the prediction seems to be a pretty good one. In fact, right now we're seeing early levels of adoption across the entire range of our install base. We introduced our mobile offering in response to demand from customers earlier this year. And the surprising thing that we saw was instead of a couple of verticals dominating in terms of adoption, typically CPG and gaming are very quick innovators on anything we produce. We saw broad adoption across the base. It was very surprising and very enlightening and humbling to see adoption from not-for-profit, from education, from federal government. And that really is evidence of the broad adoption of mobile solutions across the consumer base, whether you're business to consumer, whether you're government to citizen. Now, we find the situation analogous to what happened 10 years ago with the broad adoption of the internet. At that point, companies would move to the web to position their brand, to sell their products and services, and the focus was very clearly on the buying cycle. And we face the same situation today with mobile. Now, the challenge, of course, is that the business climate for selling products and services on the internet has changed rather dramatically. Certainly, competitive pressures are much more intense and aggressive, but also consumer behavior has changed in the last 10 years. Whereas in 2000, a poor experience may not impact a consumer's view of the brand they were interacting with. In 2010, consumers are much more likely to change their brand as a result of a bad experience. So let's talk specifically about providing a seamless experience on the web, and let's share with you the 3 key pointers we at RightNow feel are important to keep attention on. The first thing that we've learned is that regardless of whether you're providing a native app experience or a mobile web experience, the demands for support are very much the same. So regardless of whether it's a very rich interaction on a native app where the consumer is interacting with you on a daily basis, or it's a very sporadic experience where the consumer is interacting on with your brand on the mobile device very sporadically, then you need to provide the same high quality of support experience in a seamless fashion. The second key pointer that we want to talk about today is the importance of providing a great experience on the device the consumer chooses to utilize. Now, this is particularly important on the mobile web, where certainly you as the brand have less control over the devices, browsers, and operating systems that users will choose to utilize. Now, there's a great danger there, and the danger is that there is a veritable elephant's graveyard of dead or dying platforms out there. You don't want to squander valuable resources supporting a platform and providing a great experience on the platform that consumers will never use. So certainly keep a close eye on device adoption, certainly as new device forms and new experiences are offered through mobile devices, and respond accordingly and make sure you're providing a great experience, a differentiated experience on those devices. The third key point and the third challenge, and this is something we're very passionate about, is the danger of servicing that mobile need through a point solution. Now, point solutions are attractive because in many cases they can be very quick to roll out, but certainly when we're talking about a seamless experience, a point solution, it will not be a great choice if your consumer interacts with you on mobile today, through chat tomorrow, and maybe calls your phone contact center a few days later. If you're not providing the same quality of experience, if you're not providing the same information, if each of those interactions is on a similar topic, then you're providing a poorer experience to consumers. The RightNow CX suite has been designed to utilize a common knowledge foundation, a common desktop. So all of those different interaction points with your consumers, regardless of the device they choose to interact with, regardless of the channel they choose to interact with your brand on, you can provide the same experience. And also track and reference each of those individual touch points separately.